And thanks, Seth. We are at the entrance to the hub near the Partner Solutions Zone, and in behind us you can see down there the landmark, so you know exactly where we are. You'll see the people beside me. Everyone should probably recognize them. I'm joined though by the people that need no introductions. I'm going to introduce you. So this is Joey and this is Rick, also known as Patch and Switch. So thanks for joining us, gentlemen.
Thanks for having us, Kyle.
It's all right.
Nice to meet you again, sir.
So we're here today to talk about Ignite 101. So Ignite 101 are the sessions, the sessions that you have been running prior to the event to be able to get people. What do you do with that?
So Ignite 101 is essentially, think of it as like a college briefing. Before you go to college, you have the orientation, talk about the campus because the event is such a large-scale footprint. Talk about the content, the types of content and the sessions that attendees can take, and then give a little bit of tips and tricks. It's a big event over a long period of time, and so we give some personal tips and tricks that we have.
We also take it as a way that we can make the event seem a little less large, a little more friendly, a little more intimate, so people can come there, ask questions, and they may not have them answered by a generic email explaining how things work. So it's been a good time so far.
So that's what I always find with these sort of events, when you've got 29,000 people coming in, that it can be really overwhelming. And I think what you guys do with your 101 sessions is kind of demystify some of that, give some of people the ways to be able to navigate their way through, right? So
I think you're exactly right. It is rather intimidating to have an event, not only of the attendee size, but also just the sheer volume of how big the event venue is. The main thing that we're trying to get all of our attendees to understand is, look, this is your conference. You need to make it yours. Don't be intimidated by the sheer size and volume. You can shrink it down very easily. You'll want to connect and network with people. Even if you're an introvert, it's something that we are very, very big in trying to get folks to understand. Look, the best person that you want to talk to is the person sitting next to you at lunch, on the bus, in the session room, and then really just kind of, like I said, shrink it down, make it really easy to access.
I was going to say that part of the stuff that we do in the 101 as well is we try to impart some best practices and some good advice that we've learned all throughout the years and other people have shared with us as well. The one that I always talk about an awful lot is making time for yourself during the week. You've now just experienced the first day of what's it like with 28,000, 29,000 people here. Tomorrow and the day after, you're going to find yourself potentially, again, a little bit overwhelmed. Take some time, have a hallway session, have a hallway conversation. Don't think you have to stack your schedule up so much that you have to keep on constantly doing something, so that way you can take a little bit of self-care.
One of my favorite tips and tricks for the attendees is don't go for every single session about the technology piece that's in your wheelhouse. Always look to reach out and expand. Take a session, do a hands-on lab, go speak with somebody on a piece of technology that seems really, really interesting, but it's not something that you're dealing with on an everyday basis. And that will help you possibly in a future project or even in a future career. I tell a story in our session about how doing that exact same thing many, many years ago actually ended up with me at Microsoft and working in the team that actually creates the product that all that while ago I actually sat in that session, heard about for the first time. I went, I want to do that.
And I think that's important here because there is so much content here as well. The fact that there's so much, as I said, you can overwhelm with the conference. But you're right, you want to be able to get to the content that's important to you. But yeah, going outside your comfort zone, it's a really good place to do it because you have people who are the experts in what it is. You're not going to, you're not finding a random person on a YouTube or something like that and going, I know what they know, and then you find out that what they know is actually nothing, right? But they sound really confident. Yeah. So instead, you come here and you actually have the experts to be able to get in contact with. So there's things like, I assume you guys talked about things like the Expert Connect, where you can actually do the meetings with the experts and that sort of thing. So how do people sort of get into that sort of thing? Do we know?
So for us, it's about one of the coolest parts about being inside of an engineering team is that we bring our engineers down to Microsoft Ignite. They're here, they're on the show floor. And it's a great opportunity to ask questions. But if you want to go beyond just a couple of, hey, help me understand the basics of this feature or this service, and you really want to sit down and have a really deep conversation with them, that's where we can actually leverage the Experts Connect. So in the Experts Connect,
the Experts Connect, basically you were able, if you're an attendee here in person, you could have signed up for one of the different 14 areas where you might have had some questions. There'd be individuals that had identified themselves as speakers that were experts in these different sections. You could then book a 30-minute chat with them at a designated area. But I also prefer the random connections in the hallway of the different speakers. And so I would go through and look for speakers I want to see, look for topics I want to cover, but then I find out, oh, that's going to be Ned. Well, Ned's going to be talking here in this room. I'm going to kind of watch his session, but then kind of wait till he's done. He's going to make the way out the door, but I don't pounce on him. I'm just like, hey, got a question for you, Ned. You got a moment? It's like, yeah, come on out and talk to me at the experts, or so the solutions area. I'll be down there tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Okay, great. I'll see you there at 1 o'clock and have a great chat with them.
There's also a ton of other things that you can do. I mean, that's just the reality to connect with experts. There's the developer center where you can go in and you can have your code looked at if you're into the development side. You can take a hands-on lab. Sessions are recorded. I mean, that's the coolest thing. If you're thinking about breakout sessions or theater sessions, they're all recorded. You can go back and watch our Ignite 101 session. So it's super cool, and that way it allows you to spend more time connecting with the experts here as well as with your expert peers.
And I think that's important. Like there is so much different method for the content. There's so much different for the information, like delivery for it, that you need to pick and choose. But also, you're right. Be aware of the fact that, hey, it may not be like you don't have to go to every session. You can revisit that later on and still get that same sort of thing. All right. Well, thanks, guys. I really appreciate having you here, having you come and talk to me, and thank you for everything that you do for the attendees as well. I really appreciate that. So.
We love it. Thanks, Kyle. Appreciate it.
Sorry, no worries.
Cheers, mate.
Okay. Thank you very much. So, the Ignite 101 sessions are a really great way to be able to find the information. But if you do get lost, like if there's things that you don't know, then you can also look for things like the map to be able to find your way around. And there's one of these that's customized for every area that we're in. And those areas, you'll see different maps, which will show you all the different areas to be able to find. And then we can also get to little search stations as well. So if there's something that you can't find on the map, because it's not in the particular map you're looking at, you can also go and have a look there, like do a search for it and find it there as well. But if none of that is where you can get to, then the other thing you can also look for is around, there's all these information stations. Not only that, we also find people wearing the blue shirt, the purple shirts. If you find a purple shirt, those people will know everything about everything. Basically, if it's to do with the event, where to go, what to do, if you don't know it, if they don't know it, then it's not worth knowing. So it's really, like, they're a really great resource. They're really friendly. They love to talk to people, give them high fives along the way, and you'll be able to, learn something new. So just say hello to them. So thank you for that, and back to the Ignite stage.
I got the nod.